Perhaps more than any other opera star, Luciano Pavarotti is the one who's taken the music out of the theatres and into the top 10. This week, Pavarotti has been performing to sell-out crowds in Sydney. Unfortunately, he's not crossing the Tasman to perform here, so I went to him for this exclusive interview in Sydney. Well, Luciano, welcome to New Zealand television screens, first of all. Very sorry that you won't be in New Zealand in person this time around.
I know. I'm sorry more than you, and I hope one day we will be there, and even soon. The next time when I come in this area, I will be there for sure.
That's a promise?
It's a promise, and it's something that I promise to myself more than to the people, because I really want myself going there. I really want.
You've come quite close. You've come here to Australia. How have you enjoyed the tour here?
The tour was very beautiful. We begin in Brisbane, then in Melbourne, and 2 concerts we are going to do here. Successful. Nothing extraordinary, because when you do this thing, changing immediately one city from another, there is always question of adapting yourself. But it was very good, and the audience, they were very pleased, very nice audience.
Caruso used to say that he felt a prisoner of his voice. Do you feel that? It's a hard task?
Yes, I think I am prisoner, but I want it, and I like it, because it's like that. I mean, it's the instrument with whom I'm making my music. It's the instrument that allowed me to be in contact with people, and I like the contact with people. I like the contact with human beings. And
does it restrict your whining and dining and socialising, your enjoyment of life?
A lot, I would like to say a lot. But for example, when I was a soccer player, a football player, I was moving much more festivity. I was never at home. Now I am a lot at home.
Do you have to work the voice out every day, or is it a good idea to rest it?
I think it's a good idea to rest it, but in between the performances, at least one day, a full day, but then you have to work again. Because a famous tenor of the past says, if I stay 1 day, I will feel it. If I stay 2 days, the critics feel it. If I stay 3 days, the audience will feel it. So this is too much.
So it's a life of...
It's an instrument, it's a live instrument, then he has an adaptation, then it must be done every day.
Scales, vocally?
Scale, vocal, very simple. The usual thing that you have done the first day.
How high would you go when you're working out?
Well, generally I go one full tone higher than the aria. For example, if in this concert I go to the D flat, because just touching the note and coming down. Because the Turandot is a B natural, so you have to go do diesis, and be sure that it's sitting.
You're doing Nessun Dorma in the concerts here?
If they ask me, I will.
Yes.
Until now, they did ask, so I have done.
Of course, in New Zealand, as elsewhere, we became very much aware of you all over again when you sang that for the World Cup. Although, in fact, you'd recorded it long before that, hadn't you? Yes. But it really rocketed up into
the record was made a long time before, with Zubin Mehta conducting the entire opera.
How does it feel when you surge to that great climax with the B and the A, and in a live situation, the audience starts applauding before you've even finished? The top note is something very exciting, is an exclaim, is an animal exclaim, control, who express generally joy or pain, but generally joy. And the writer, the composer, has written that in terms of always speranza, amore, vincerò, so all something that is positive in the person. So I think I like the top for what the top express nella scrittura, in the writer of the composer, and that I like. By the top, a piece of coloratura, cadenza, something like that, I'm not a fanatic. Who's your own favorite tenor?
Ooh,
Considering the history of tenor, I have no doubt it's Caruso. And then there is so many other. You can name at least 20, 30, 50. You can go on for a lot. And today, very obviously, I have my preferred tenor in Domingo and Carreras because we made the concert together. And so it's my expression of appreciation to that.
That was an absolutely thrilling spectacle, which
we enjoy a lot.
Yes. Is it going to happen again?
I do not know. I don't think so, not immediately, but can be one day. For the moment, we did because we have a beautiful reason to do it, the football champion, and Carreras, who is coming back to life after the leukemia, and that was the idea.
He's a remarkable man, a remarkable singer.
Yeah.
There was a delightful moment in that concert where you did a trill in the O Sole Mio, and they mimicked you. Now, tell me the truth. Was that spontaneous, or was it rehearsed?
That was both spontaneous, and in addition to that, it was the last Nessun Dorma that we decided to do right there.
So all of that toing and froing as to who would do
there
which
is no
bits,
the beauty of that concert is that there is no fake.
No fake?
What you see, it is there.
Yeah. Media like to speculate, of course, as to the relationship between you and the other two tenors. Is there rivalry? Is there jealousy? From what you say, in fact, it's very cordial and friendly.
I think it's very necessary for the people that they write in the newspaper to say that, to create a certain kind of I don't know, it can be interest. I don't say I thank them, but I understand them. But unfortunately, it's not. We are not rival. We are competitor, and sometimes we try to do better than the other. But it's more the time that we try to do better than what we can do ourselves.
How is it that there are, or appear to be, at least from the distance of New Zealand, only three at the moment? One could go back, say, to the 50s, where Geely was still singing. There was Di Stefano, Corelli, Delmonico, Bioling, Tucker, Pierce, Melchior, Mario Lanza in the movies. A lot of big names. And now it's Pavarotti, Carreras, Domingo.
The people that they are looking for a singer, they want everything, because even the small theater want a big production. So they want something already packed, and I don't think then the wildflower is growing so strong like before. I don't even think that there is wildflower. I don't see them. I see not computable people that they think about. They're very, very well organized, and they are singing Elixir of Love, and the next year if they ask Ballet Maschera, they do Ballet Maschera. Good.
Pavarotti's doing Otello.
Well, but that I have done once, and it's finished, you know. I have done to prove myself that probably I can do this kind of personaggio, musically speaking, and I did, musically speaking. I have done because we celebrate the Scholti goodbye to the orchestra. And we have worked together so many years.
A little like Judgment Day for tenor, though, isn't it, Otello?
They told me that it's coming good out, very good, the people of Decca, but they always tell me
with a New Zealand diva, as I recall.
Well, believe me, I have never sung with Kiri before. I've never sung, and it was a beautiful experience because he's a beautiful, charming person with a great sense of humor, with the beautiful voice and the beautiful body and the beautiful face that you know.
And how much longer would you like to go on being an opera tenor?
If you ask me now, you should never ask that to a singer at the end of May, because my mind now is on holiday. My mind is going to see when I am in July, I am at the beach. So if you ask me now, I will say next year I will stop. If you ask me in September, I will say in 10 years, you know, it's very different. I don't plan that if my voice is not going to answer to me like I want, I will stop. Very obvious. I have nothing to prove to myself or to the other people, and I think I'm not rich, but I have enough money to live very well.
So what constitutes a holiday or recreation for Luciano Pavarotti?
Well, first of all, I don't think that a musician can stay away from music. I have seen many other colleagues of mine, even conductors,
You cannot stay away from music. I think music is recreation. And in fact, for one of my daughter, I was not, when she make a composition at school, she says, my father is a stealer. And the teacher says, why? He says, well, because he just sing, and he doesn't work, he just sing. And, well, from the primitive point of view, can be that he's right. So, it's a great pleasure. Singing is not a profession for somebody, it's not a job in terms of everything. It's a profession, it's a beautiful profession, then is close to heart, and then it's going always to make you very happy.
Well, Luciano, long may your Nessun Dormas ring out so splendidly. I wish you much affection and admiration from New Zealand. Mille grazie, buonanotte.
Grazie a lei, buonanotte, buon divertimento a tutti quanti e spero di vedervi molto presto. Molto presto. A tutti i neozelandesi un grande saluto, un abbraccio, ciao.
What can one add to that except to say one attended the concert last night? Magnifico. Ritorno fra poco.